Namaste and welcome to Sonali Joshi's Astro Jyoti Healing. Today we are going to see how the conjunction of Jupiter, Moon and Ketu give outcome in the sign of Aquarius. So if you have your natal Moon in Aquarius conjunct Jupiter and Ketu, this video is for you. Before going on to the outcome, let us see the significance of three planets. Moon is a karaka of your mind. Moon is about your feelings. It is the memory map of all the emotions that you have gathered so far. Jupiter is a karaka of kids. Jupiter is karaka of earnings, as well as Jupiter denotes husband if you are a woman. Ketu is a planet of spirituality. Ketu has significance about separating from outcome, giving you some discontent, making you completely surrender to the things. And when these three planets conjunct together, definitely it is going to affect your psychological outcome, your views about how you look at world. Sign of Aquarius is known to be sign of networking systems. It is about communities. It is about like-minded people, masses who are together with some expectation about economical outcome, profits, profitable networks. It is about everything that gives you money. It is about taking care of money. It is about taking care of earnings, because Aquarius is the natural 11th house. Let us take a specific case about Gemini Lagna and this combination happening in the 9th house. For you, Moon is your second lord. Jupiter controls your 7th house and Ketu is the owner of your 6th house. And 9th house is about your duty, it is about your dharma, it is about your religious views. So if you have this placement in the sign of Aquarius in the 9th house, then you could be somebody who wants to make money from things related to marriage, counseling, advising, consulting, or you could be someone making money by either helping these things or helping somebody who is suffering from these. Because 6th house is about competition, it is about your divorce, it is about your maternal relatives. And Ketu is the owner of that house. Ketu is in a way your own house, his own house, when it rules the 6th house there in Scorpio. So it is bringing the Scorpio energy. Then it is the Aquarius energy of 9th house there, and you have Jupiter, Moon and Ketu there. If you are looking for best material output, if you are looking for best economic output, then there is one key. Do not expect anything out of your efforts. Treat everyone equally. That way you are dealing with your Jupiter and your Ketu very well. Do not bring the emotions of Moon in between, where you give importance to feelings or your own self. Don't do that. Rather, use Moon in a way that it surrenders like Ketu. And then you can make lot of money, good earnings through either teaching, religious things, through marriage counseling, or maybe you are a lawyer who practices divorce lawyer related issues. All these things can give you money. Aquarius is a sign which is difficult to deal with. It has lot of polarities due to the nakshatras like Shatataraka, Purvabhadra, and Dhanishta. All three nakshatras are very strong, however, they have the polarity. Dhanishta earns a lot and ultimately they learn that the happiness lies in giving. When it comes to Shatataraka, Shatataraka have the healing capacity. They have all name, fame, recognition, but they have to fight their inner demons. You could have fear, you could be very doing things secretively. You could be taking some wrong path to earn money. And if it is Purva Bhadra, then you have the fear, you have some anger issues, but you are going to overcome them in this life frame to sacrifice everything for others. And this way this Aquarius sign becomes very heavy with the presence of Jupiter in it. Your duty in this life is to make sure you do things for others, do things for the society, and then you can earn your living through it. When you don't expect much, Ketu will give you lot of things. Ketu holds the ability about unlimited things. But when you expect, you will notice things are not working. Whether it is your marriage, whether it is about gaining, going ahead from your competition, it could be about your relationship with your maternal cousins. Whenever you expect something, things don't work. So the key for this conjunction to work very well is don't expect, do your efforts and leave the rest to the higher authority, the God. How can you feel these effects? The effects will be really harsh when you are going through the Mahadasha period of either of these. Whether you are going through your Moon Mahadasha, whether you are going through your Jupiter Mahadasha, or you are going through your Ketu Mahadasha. When can things be little easy? Look at your Lagna Lord. If Lagna Lord is placed well, you are doing good. You will come out of every obstacle. The damage that is going to happen will be minimum. Look at the other yogas in the horoscope. Out of Jupiter, Ketu and Moon, the planet that is close in degrees with Lagna will always bring highest effective outcome. For example, if you have your Lagna at say 15 degrees Gemini, and if you have Jupiter placed at 15 degrees in Aquarius, then the outcome that Jupiter gives will be always the most effective in your horoscope. Another thing to handle this conjunction really well is, instead of avoiding partnerships, avoiding seeking a guru or advisor, avoiding, if you are a grandparent, avoiding dealing with your grandkids is not the right thing to do. Rather, do your duty towards all these things, accept their presence in your life and avoid getting attached to them. And attachment is when you expect something from them, that is the attachment. 9th house is a house of travel. So, you could be somebody dealing with travel industry, you could be somebody traveling a lot, or you could be somebody who will have to earn money by traveling. Depending on the other conjunctions, aspects or different yogas in the chart, the outcome will change. But this is a good or great combination, conjunction if you are spiritual in life. If you are on the path of spirituality, you believe in working for others, serving others, donations, doing volunteer work, you always put others first, then this is a great conjunction to have. Hope this helps. If you want to know more about your horoscope, send an email to iamsonalijoshi@gmail.com. Please like this video, please share this video with your friends, and please subscribe to this channel. Namaste, thank you, Shubham Bhavatu.